everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, February 10th, 2019. A lot of the times, when there's so much information that is it's quite extensive. When we breathe, I think a lot of people don't think about this, but when you breathe, most of us breathe shallow, and we hardly breathe. As a matter of fact, most of humanity are shallow breathers, and that's unfortunate because the breath realigns and basically adjusts you back into the core of who you are. That's why breathing is so important. From a biological standpoint, it floods the body with oxygen, and you fill the lungs up. That oxygenates the blood, pushes the blood through the body, through the heart, and kind of gives you a really good strength factor. When you breathe shallow, you don't get enough oxygenation. The oxygen level in the body drops, which is very dangerous for bacteria and viruses to expand, such as cancer. And if people knew how important breathing is, and isn't it interesting that for the most part we don't pay it a hoot. We don't even pay it any attention. We just go about our daily activities and don't notice our breathing. Isn't that amazing? And it is so key and so vital. You ever notice it when you get irritated or stressed or fearful or angry? Your breathing, it always changes. Your breathing always changes. You get excitable, you're stressed, the breathing changes. It's a lot of the times when we aren't, and in the majority of times we don't pay attention to our breathing. The breathing revitalizes us. Every breath takes us into center focus of who and what we are. It brings us to our origin. And, if you breathe slowly and fully, for instance, when in a minute's time, you're calm breathing, deep, breathing in and out, should be at about 6 breaths per minute. And a lot of people, believe it or not, breathe at about 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, sometimes 30 breaths per minute, because they take little breaths, little inhales, and they don't realize it. And then they wonder why they get fatigued and they get their energies drop. This is a key ingredient for that to take place in the biological, physical body. So today's meditation, it's about breathing to focus us into the core, back to the core of who we are. And a lot of people would not even identify with that. It just would go in one ear and out the other. But it is so crucial. And you don't have to breathe to the point where you're straining when you breathe in or out. You breathe softly in, fully. So you take your breath all the way in, and then you exhale it out. You take it in, and that's when I say use 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, and then exhale. This focuses us, aligns us. In the next few days, this coming week, we're going to be going through some meditations that are very eye-opening and awakening. I talked about us moving into the civilization of the universe and a way of disconnecting from the anti-civilization. And I read a lot of emails that people telling stories about, their anger, their irritation, their upsettedness it's just amazing how people become self-inflicted, where they're attacking themselves and they don't even know it. It is part of the anti-civilization. So we're going to be transitioning. Not only, in the beginning, we'll be starting this coming week, tomorrow, out of, through meditation and understanding and comprehension of quite a few things, many things, awareness. And obviously, as we change as we collectively come together in the collective consciousness and understand this collective consciousness is vast, it is massive, it is all that there is. The collective consciousness of the universe, of the universes, it is absolutely amazing. So, in order for the civilization of this planet to move out of disconnect of the anti-civilization, and in order to create the civilization of the universe. And once you plug into that, everything changes. Everything. Your whole life changes. Everything changes. And we're not talking about negative changes either. So, today is to get you more into focus for the meditations that will be forthcoming. So if you will, go to a place where you are not going to be interrupted. I'm sure most of you are. And as I talk, you're going to want to relax. This is a crucial element, relaxation of the biological vessel. And as it relaxes, you go into more of a peace, tranquilness. And as it folds over you, you realize that all of the things that you conjure or make real with yourself are your doing. All of our doings create this. And remember, we were made in the image of all creation, of Source Creator. Some people call it the Force, some people call it many different names. But Prime Source Creator God, Father, Mother God, the energy of creation, which we are made in the image of creation. So we are creation. So as you're relaxing and as I'm talking, you're going to want to breathe. Breath. Breathe. And as you breathe, you want to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And as you inhale, you want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. And then exhale it out the mouth. Each breath that you take energizes you, fills you full of awareness, clarity. It eliminates stress, anxiety, fear. When you you're breathing in divine positive energy. Because you're breathing in creation. And as you breathe this in, you begin to be filled and energized with a clearness, a softness, a tranquilness, and peace, being, focusing on who and what you are. This is the divine positive energy of your in-breath. And as you out-breath, your exhale, you are expelling all of the things that, such as that cause you to shallow breathe. The mind is the trickster, remember, and it takes over. And it starts controlling all of you, all of your biological functions. And when you don't master the mind, it has free run. It conjures up thoughts of worry and stress and fear. It conjures up anxiety, questioning yourself, criticizing yourself, ridiculing yourself, being seduced back in to negativity. And so when this happens, and I guarantee you, 100% of the time it's because we are breathing shallow. So as you exhale out, you're exhaling all of this entrapment from yourself. All of the entrapment. Remember that you're always on the verge of being seduced into the anti-civilization and all that goes with it. Every second of your existence. And until you master who and what you are, and you truly understand that, you are always being seduced by the anti-civilization. Always. It never ends. This is why I always say you are the master. So you breathe out, you expel. It's an expulsion process of the last vestiges of the anti-civilization that are clinging to you, your mind, manipulating the ego. It's a wonderful feeling. You become lighter. You're tuning yourself to a higher frequency because of what you feel through the heart-mind. You're doing this at least 6 times as I've been talking. It's breathing. It's breath in and breath out. Then we fold into our heart-mind. Picture we just become a mist or a vapor, and we're absorbed in through the heart-mind, which is literally where the 2 bones, clavicle, the bones come together, 6 inches below that. Roll in for a visual understanding, but it's etherical, and you blend in with your heart-mind, and you're traveling, you're moving away from the anti-civilization, and you're moving more and more into the civilization of the universe. And your frequency increases because this is peace, this is understanding, this is confidence without ego. This is gain of awareness, of clarity. So as you do this, as you're breathing and you're into your heart-mind, and you're moving forward, and your frequencies, the higher frequencies, the higher they go, more peace, more joy, the less dark, the less goopiness, the less attachments, the less manipulation. Because you're moving into love, deep eternal turn and you see all of these wonderful light energies which are part of you. You see the deep, eternal love of the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God. You see the emerald green healing flaming light of Archangel Raphael. This healing energy, this curing healing power, which is you are part of. The purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire of strength and protection. So these are all frequency energy, revealing themselves. Sparkle, glitter, reflection. Harmonizing. You turn, you see your higher self. You're immediately one. You're merged in peace, in tranquility, in kindness, in joy, in love. You bring heaven to earth. You move into the civilization of the universe. You are expansive. You are powerful. You are creator. You are completely protected. You always have been. You always will be. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we begin to effortlessly form our circle of light, and we literally float up above the planet. As we're floating up, we call out in deep eternal love for all light energy beings who are in free form, who are existing in all dimensions, in all universes, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call out to all of the archangels, all of the cherubim, the seraphim, and the archetype, all of the angels of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call out to all of the ascended masters, El Morya, Kuan Yin, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Buddha, Maitreya, Sananda, Jesus. Abundantia, all of the ascended masters of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the galactics, benevolent ones who are assisting humanity at this time with eliminating its slavery and bondage, and assisting with its vibrational frequency of a higher frequency, of a higher existence in peace. They are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, in peace. We ask them to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed in this lifetime, and who have passed in all lifetimes that we have been in, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon inhabitants of inner earth and hollow earth who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the light energy beings who are housed in the following forms: the fairies, the sprites, the unicorn, the pegasus, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale. The elves, the trees, the elements, earth, fire, water, air, all of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. And this sphere holds all of our meditations since we began, which right now we are at 364 meditations non-stop. Tomorrow will be, the 11th of this month, will be a full 365 meditations non-stop, 7 days a week. Unprecedented. This energy, this love, this light is expanding and growing and saturating and flooding all of the life on this planet, in this solar system, throughout this galaxy, into this universe and beyond. For we are creation. We feel the warmth, the tranquilness, the happiness, and the joy of which we are flooding us. Rain saturates the tops of our heads, flows down through our physical body and our etherical body, saturating us with deep, eternal love and peace, happiness, joy, prosperity. We move into the civilization of the universe effortlessly. We feel totally revitalized. All of the seduction of the anti-civilization is being eliminated, vaporized, transmuted into neutralized substance, sent back to the great central sun for repurposing. We look upon the planet and we see a beautiful golden white pink light coming from the heart of Gaia, saturating all of our brothers and sisters from the feet up. We see it's almost like an ocean. It comes up through their legs, through the lower parts of their body, up over their heads, and it keeps rising. It keeps elevating itself. We see the shimmering, we see the green, emerald, flaming, healing light come in and begin to saturate and heal the biological. We feel and see it as we command it in, because this is us coming in to assist our brothers and sisters, to assist life on this planet, to move it out of the anti-civilization, and to boost it upwards into the civilization of the universe. This is peace and joy and love continuously. It is the highest high and the most penetrating exuberation. Feel it, move with it, embrace it, embrace your brothers and sisters, flow with it. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. energy, this flow, and your detachment, separation, disconnecting, along with all of our brothers and sisters from this anti-civilization, built on one thing only: self-annihilation. Feel yourself buoyant, literally embraced with deep eternal love, softness and peace and tranquility. Through the day, do everything you can to master away from the trials and tribulations of this fading anti-civilization. Embrace civilization of the universe, the knowing, the understanding of your expansiveness, the growing comprehension of peace, love, joy, tranquility, goodness throughout the night into the morning.